Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Marital conflict is public. Feng Shaofeng's mother broke down in tears and talked about Zhao Liying, who had not returned home for half a year after filming 28 days after giving birth on March 11, 2025. A video of Feng Shaofeng's mother choking and crying in an interview quickly sparked heated discussions and topped the hot search list on major platforms. In the video, Feng's mother talked about the breakdown of her son's marriage with Zhao Liying for the first time. She was emotional, with tears in her eyes, and her tone was full of regrets for the past and helplessness about reality. She revealed that Zhao Liying returned to work only 28 days after giving birth, and had not returned home to visit for half a year, which made her feel heartbroken. As a traditional mother, she was puzzled and questioned about her daughter-in-law's career ambition, which also reflected the tension and fragility within the wealthy family. Her words "she is a good girl, but home is not her focus" are more like the most authentic footnote to this marriage. This interview not only revealed the Feng Shao divorce insider that the public has long been curious about, but also triggered people's deep thinking about marriage, career and family roles. In modern society, women often face huge challenges in the pursuit of a balance between career and family. As a popular actress, Zhao Liying's fighting spirit is undeniable, but in the specific context of a wealthy family, it may also become a fuse for misunderstandings and even conflicts. A few heartfelt words from Feng's mother reveal the difference in values between the two generations and the collision between tradition and modernity. Behind the glamour of a wealthy marriage, there are so many sacrifices and helplessness hidden, perhaps only the parties involved understand best. This interview was both an emotional catharsis and a mirror of reality. Marriage cracks, the century battle between career and family. Feng Shaofeng's mother recalled the scene when Zhao Liying had just given birth to her son in an interview with great emotion. She revealed that Zhao Liying started to return to work only 28 days after giving birth, and she was unable to return to her family for a long time, which undoubtedly became the fuse of the conflict between the couple. Feng's mother said that although the Feng family is well off and Zhao Liying no longer needs to bear the financial burden for the family, Zhao Liying was born in poverty and has always maintained a deep sense of crisis, from a supermarket cashier to a top star. This security anxiety rooted in the growing environment has prompted Zhao Liying to remain highly committed to her career. Even if she is in a wealthy family and has a comfortable life, she cannot relax. This fighting spirit is admirable, but it also makes the marriage gradually unbalanced. Although Feng Shaofeng is also an actor, he has a good family background and a gentle personality, and prefers a stable family life. When one person desires to fly higher and the other wants to stay in the harbor, differences quietly breed. Feng's mother sighed, "She is not a bad person, she is just too tired and too hard." This comment reveals the core problem of the breakdown of their marriage: inconsistent rhythm, conflicting concepts, and deviations in role cognition. This century battle not only occurred in Feng Shao's marriage, but also reflects the real dilemma of countless modern couples, especially at a time when women are rising and traditional structures are gradually loosening. How to find a balance between family and dreams, how to understand and accept each other's choices, is a topic that everyone must face. The end of this marriage may not be due to the indifference of feelings, but to the collision of roles under the change of the times. The marriage of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng was once regarded by the outside world as a fairy tale of Cinderella marrying into a wealthy family, but the differences and conflicts in reality are far from being as beautiful as they seem. Feng Shaofeng was born in a highly educated family in Shanghai. He was well off and received a good education and cultural influence since childhood. He grew up in a relaxed and superior environment, while Zhao Liying lived in a rural area in Hebei since childhood. Her family was not rich. With her own tenacity and hard work, she started as the most ordinary outdoor extras and joined the ranks of first-line actresses step by step. This seemingly glamorous marriage has actually buried a deep gap in growth, background and values. Feng Shaofeng pursues a warm and stable family life, hoping that his wife will return to the family and take care of her husband and children, while Zhao Liying is used to the rhythm of working hard on her own. She always believes that only by continuous efforts can she master her own sense of security and dignity. Even after becoming a mother, she still couldn't let go of her dedication to her career and chose to return to work quickly after giving birth. The two had different definitions of happy life. One emphasized stability and companionship, while the other pursued achievement and independence. When emotions cannot overcome the differences in life concepts, friction and indifference will follow. The so-called unsuitable is not a prejudice of the old times, but a realistic problem that still hides in modern marriages. The story of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng is not the end of a fairy tale, but a footnote to reality. It reminds us that a true marriage requires not only love and passion, but also understanding, tolerance and tacit understanding in common life goals. There is no right or wrong, only whether it is suitable or not. The breakdown of Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's marriage is not just the conflict between work and family as seen by the outside world, but the deeper reason lies in the essential differences in their personalities. Feng Shaofeng once praised Zhao Liying for her clear thinking and strong heart in public. He was attracted by her indomitable, firm and courageous personality in adversity. This strong inner drive makes Zhao Liying stand out in the fiercely competitive entertainment industry, and also shows the independent spirit of women in the new era. It is these seemingly shining qualities that gradually expose the hidden crisis in marriage life. Zhao Liying's strong self-requirements and goal orientation make her more inclined to deal with family relationships rationally rather than emotional communication. She is used to facing everything independently, is not good at relying on others, and does not easily compromise. Feng Shaofeng, on the other hand, has a gentle personality and is more eager for emotional connection and interaction between the two. In his opinion, marriage should be an emotional harbor where they rely on each other and work together. When the two entered the marriage hall, the misalignment of roles and expectations gradually emerged. Zhao Liying chose to continue to fight on the front line of her career, while Feng Shaofeng hoped that she would slow down and focus more on her family. The difference in personality does not bring complementarity, but a sense of alienation that accumulates over time. The advantages that once attracted each other have become the most difficult part to get along with in reality. The end of this marriage is not because one is not good enough, but because they are on different tracks and it is difficult to synchronize. Love can begin with appreciation, but marriage requires deeper understanding and tolerance to go long-term. Feng Shaofeng is a sentimental person who relies on emotional support. When faced with pressure, he often behaves emotionally and even cries, while Zhao Liying copes with everything in a calm and rational way. When Feng Shaofeng seeks emotional support from his wife, Zhao Liying reminds him to look at the children, which directly exposes the different understandings of marriage and family responsibilities between the two. Remarriage rumors, mother-in-law and daughter-in-law reconciled. Feng Shaofeng asked for reconciliation. However, the emotional expression of Feng's mother in the interview also triggered speculation about remarriage. When talking about Zhao Liying, Feng's mother said that she felt sorry for her daughter-in-law's desperate efforts, which seemed to express her understanding and sympathy for Zhao Liying, which was very different from her previous dissatisfaction attitude. It is reported that Feng's mother has apologized to Zhao Liying and promised not to interfere in their private lives. There are even rumors that Feng Shaofeng is preparing to remarry and try to repair this marriage. Zhao Liying's choice, a difficult choice between career and motherhood for Zhao Liying. All these contradictions and disputes have forced her to face a cruel reality. She must make a choice between career and family. She stopped working for a year during her pregnancy, and after her comeback, she starred in dramas such as Wind Blows in Half Summer and Happiness to 10,000 Homes, reaching the peak of her career again. Whether she chooses to remarry or insists on being single, she will be under tremendous pressure from public opinion. Remarriage may expose her to the constraints of the Feng family's traditional concepts, and her identity as a single mother may also make her face considerable challenges in the eyes of the public. All of this has become a difficult choice that she must make in her life. The marriage story of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng reveals the fragility and difficulty of wealthy marriages. The collision between career-oriented women and traditional family concepts often leads to irreconcilable contradictions. In this competitive entertainment industry, women have to fight for their careers and play the role of mother and wife in the family. This double pressure makes every woman face extremely difficult choices. No matter what Zhao Liying chooses in the future, her story will continue to arouse public discussion and provide a profound reflection for all women who are hesitating between career and family.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.